The Buffalo Bills have fixed two of their biggest defensive needs in less than 72 hours of free agency, adding a couple of guys that are going to change everything for them next year and honestly might even get them over the hump to competing for an NFL Super Bowl. Now in this video, we're going to break down three of the big players they just signed and why they're going to help this team get to the next level. The Buffalo Bills just did the unthinkable, signing Joey Bosa, and I've heard nothing about him going to the Bills at all. This was kept in-house the entire time. I thought he was going to the Dolphins for a second. I thought he was going to play with his brother in San Francisco. But no, the Buffalo Bills come knocking, and he says, yeah, I want to go play in Buffalo to compete for a Super Bowl championship. The 6'5", 280-pound, 29-year-old edge rusher Bosa is on his way to the Bills. Look at this dude, man. Look at this play. So he's going to line up way out wide. I mean, it looks like he's in a 7 technique. Obviously, he's no tight end here, but 5 technique. He's going to line up. He's going to reach the point of attack to the outside. He's going to allow his guy to kind of get to the tackle, and he's going to explode through that A-gap. Unbelievable. And then once he's through that gap, you're done, right? In this video, I want to break down exactly what Joey Bosa adds to this team, and you already know it's going to be a lot. Before we dive in though, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and comment down below a letter grade of this signing and what position group should the Bills target next. Let's dive in. All right, here's another play. Now he's lined up on the opposing side, so a guy that can flip sides, don't matter which way he's coming from. And this is a big one against the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Now last season, Joey Bosa, oh look at this by the way, they send 3 guys to him. They're going to chip the running back off Joey Bosa. They're going to send the left tackle, and I believe they actually send the left guard eventually as well. Let me see if I saw this right. So yeah, the left guard has no assignment, so he goes and triple teams Joey Bosa. Watch him bounce back to the inside and get a sack here on Patrick Mahomes. This guy's a pure football junkie, loves to compete, loves to win football games. Last season, get this, not only did he have 5 sacks and play a really good year, but he also was ranked 19th in the NFL in run defense. This dude had 17 run stops and was overall a menace when teams try to run the football against him, right? Now, the Buffalo Bills last season ranked number 22 in the NFL in yards allowed per carry. Joey Bosa is not only an immediate upgrade to help get to the quarterback, but also stop the run. And when you look at this Buffalo Bills team who just let go of Von Miller, they needed someone to come in here and disrupt this front line. Not only do they pick up Michael Hoecht, or Hoecht, I believe is how you say his name, they also bring in Joey Bosa. Who saw this coming, man? And look at this one versus Laramie Tunsil, one-on-one. They're even going to say, hey, we're going to slide this offensive line to the right side and leave you on an island, Tunsil, because we think you can stop Bosa. That was a big mistake here. Demoralizes him, gets a sack on CJ Stroud within a couple of seconds. I love this pickup here for the Buffalo Bills. They were so close from going to the Super Bowl this year, and it would have been a lot different. Now you have Ed Oliver, and Joey Bosa on your front line. That is absolutely dangerous. However, there are other areas that need to be fixed. Rasul Douglas, free agent. Damar Hamlin, free agent. Safety, corner. Need to go pick up some more depth in that department. You also have more D-line. DeJuan Sue, Austin Johnson, Jordan Phillips. Free agents. Where are they going to end up, right? You added Joshua Palmer. I think that's huge. Alongside Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir, Curtis Samuel. I like that wide receiver core. Let me know in the comments down below. How do you guys feel about Joey Bosa? I am through the roof for the Buffalo Bills right now. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Coming into day 3 of free agency, the Buffalo Bills have already added a bunch of guys to their team, including Joey Bosa, Michael Hoecht, and now add another interior defensive lineman to go alongside Ed Oliver, Greg Rousseau, Joey Bosa, and this guy is a former Pittsburgh Steelers interior defensive lineman, Larry Ogunjobi. This dude is an absolute unit. Now, to come in here as a role player, a rotational depth option, insane, right? Now, obviously, we talked about who the Bills already have, and what I wanted to do in this video was break down exactly what the big man is going to bring to the Buffalo Bills. Now, there's a lot to like about Larry O. He's 6'3", 305 pounds, and you're going to see him as number 99 in the middle of your screen right here. Do a great job kind of engaging in a block, reading the backfield, and making a play, right? So, boom, gets right off, disengages, and makes a big-time tackle for about a loss of a yard. Now, last season, didn't have the best year. He had 22 solo tackles, 17 stops, which I do like. As an interior defensive lineman, you need to be able to help out at some capacity in the run game, and he does that a little bit. As you can see from this play here, does a great job engaging, disengaging, and getting the stop in the backfield, right? So, but also, on top of that, he actually does a really good job getting to the quarterback and getting pressure on opposing teams. Now, last season, the Buffalo Bills actually ranked number 22 in the NFL when it came to yards allowed per rush, right? So obviously not good. I think Larry O is a guy that can definitely help out in that aspect specifically, but more importantly, in a bigger factor, is the way he gets to the quarterback. I mean, look at this one-on-one versus the guard. Again, Rodgers has a good amount of time in the pocket, but this dude has a high motor. He's never going to give up on a play. And this is what he can do, right? Gets to the quarterback. I love it out of him. And last year, the Bills actually ranked 20th in the NFL when it came to QB sack percentage. 6.4% of the time they were able to get sacks, which ranked about 20th in the NFL. So again, Larry O is a guy who can help in multiple different areas. I mean, if you go back a couple years ago, this dude was one of the most dominant linemen in football, and then he started playing with Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt. Production went down a little bit because those guys were getting so many sacks, and he was asked to be, kind of a plugger, play multiple different roles, take up 1, 2, sometimes 3 offensive linemen. But when he did get his one-on-one opportunities, this was the guy that made the most of those opportunities. So, do I like this signing? Yes. Do I think it's going to make them better? 100%. I think they will become a better interior defensive line, stopping the run and getting to the quarterback. And then they added, yet again, another interior defensive lineman that was going to help out right away. The Buffalo Bills are adding a dynamic, versatile edge rusher in Michael Hoecht, the former LA Ram, as they let go of Von Miller. They think about going after Myles Garrett, but he stays in Cleveland. Ultimately add Michael Hoecht to their team. Now, in this video, what I want to do is break down everything that he adds, everything I know, who he is, what he adds, and why I think he could be a really good addition here in Buffalo, to be honest with you. So we're going to break that down. Before we dive into the video, though, comment down below your letter grade of this signing, and what do you think the Buffalo Bills need to do next in terms of a position group. Now, before we dive into the film, do me a favor, hit the like button for more Bills updates, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free, doesn't cost anything. And with that being said, let's dive in. So he's going to get a one-on-one opportunity here to the outside, the upside, right here. So one-on-one, he's going to just, he's being held all day, first of all. Second of all, ends up getting a sack here on Caleb Williams. But one of my favorite things about him is actually him in run defense. And for example, this play right here, so you're going to see him far side, outside backer, stand-up edge rusher. That's kind of what he likes to do. Now, he actually ranked as a top 20 edge rusher in the NFL when it came to run defense. Now, there are 211 possible edges that were graded out, and he was 20th. That is big time, right? So as a run defender, this is a guy that can make any play in the backfield, which is huge for a Buffalo Bills team who last year struggled to stop the run, averaged or allowed 4.6 yards per carry, which was 22nd worst in the NFL. So obviously, the Buffalo Bills needed help in terms of stopping the rush, and they're getting one of the best in the game in Michael Hoecht, and he's going to be able to come in here and add that dynamic to the Buffalo Bills defense pretty much instantly. Now, when you look at the Buffalo Bills roster right now, you see guys like Greg Rousseau and AJ Epinesa, but I really do believe that Michael Hoecht adds such a good dynamic to this defense, not only as a run stuffer, but someone who can get to the quarterback as well. Look at the Eagles try to get something quick off to the left side, instantly block sheds, and gets a stop in the backfield. So if I'm giving this a letter grade, I think it's a 3-year deal. I'm not too sure on the money, but I'm going to give this an A- grade here for the Buffalo Bills. I think this is a great addition for what they're trying to do, and obviously not being a great run defense last season, and going up against quarterbacks and run offenses that the Eagles, for example, if they meet them in the Super Bowl, they're going to need someone like Michael Hoecht. So I do believe this is a good addition. They also rank 20th in terms of sack percentage, and I believe that he's going to help them get some more pressure on quarterbacks as well. So ultimately, I am confident in this move, and I think it's a good one. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next Bills update. Peace.